Welcome back, everybody, to another episode today in Spiritwood, because we are going to be doing a bit of farming today, and not farming of the variety of crops, not farming in terms of the other farming that happens in this area, which is animals. Very, very few. Believe me, there are more. Uh, but we're going to be doing a bit of farming of another kind, the farming of Netherwort. But it's definitely a full-on Minecraft farm that we are doing today. It's a bit of a different thing, you know. Sometimes we build, and then we build more, and then we keep building, and sometimes we do something a little bit different. For instance, getting our butt handed to us by the end with a weird thing where we fall off and all those other things. But in the spirit of our last episode as a zombie Jansey, which is going away today, we have gone ahead and made a Frankenbeacon. Not intentional, just literally every block we had. Well, I think we got these left here. We've got some more cooking up in there. We've just made it, and for today, we have just got the achievement of, is it Beaconator? Beaconator? Which, in fact, I thought would have been the one, when you hover it over it, well, where is it? When you hover over it, over there, it says bring a full beacon to power, and I would have expected it to be when I clicked that, but it was as soon as I placed the last block, right over here, that it counted. So, hey, you know what? I'm down. I'll take it. But today what we're doing is we're doing a Netherwort farm. I do not know how it's going to go, but I do know what I'm going to be doing roughly, because I've learned something from doing these sorts of farms, and if I've learned anything at all, and that is that a bit of planning in a creative world is definitely a smart move, and that's what we've been up to in the past, for the past little bit, well, being me. I've been just planning away in a creative world, making sure that we don't get too lost in the build and end up having to dig out a massive hole for no reason, or something along those lines. So what I'm going to do now is I want to dig a massive hole down the bottom. It's going to be netherwarts, like, coming out of our ears. We're going to have netherwarts everywhere. And the whole reason for that is I want to build with red nether brick. And if we can just take it out with one big netherwart plant, another one every now and then, it'll be great, and we won't have to deal with it every few minutes. So that's what I'm going to get going on. Next time you see me, this pickaxe will be very, very low. It'll probably be repaired 5 times, but let's get to it. Now, there we go. Look at all that. A lot of digging. I think I went through about 3 of these. And it's getting rather expensive because we don't have mending, so we've been having to use a few levels and a few diamonds. Not too many, but it's gonna get there, so we should probably have a look into that at some stage. But of course, right now, what we are getting up to is the redstone, because that is fun, and you know us. We've got nothing but redstone efficiency. What is that guy doing? You know what? That guy probably dropped in there, and that is why, my friends, we should have built this roof. But that's alright. We'll get rid of this guy. Go to there. Give me back my cactus. And, yeah, they'll just meet up at some stage. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is... Oh, look at that. Bam. Love to see that. In fact, that over there should... Oh. Okay, I see a problem. We've probably wasted a lot of cactus like that. We really have. And that can go and despawn somewhere else. Alright, so my plan, if anyone is familiar with Ilmango's mob farm, it's a mob farm I built in the last, like my very last world. No, not my very last. Actually, yeah, I did. I built it in 2 worlds, in fact. That's my 3rd world, but we're not going to be building that today. But this is a similar sort of design, and what it does is it takes a few principles of it. So basically, the principle of how far water can spread out. And we're going to be doing the same sort of thing in here. Let's just get the center of this. So I've got, I can't even remember. I think it's like 21 blocks or 23 blocks wide from... let me just get that out. From that side to that side, and then again from there to there. So I've just got a bit of extra space. It's really no other reason. And what we want to do here is we want to go out 2 blocks down. So is that 1, 2? And then start our big, cool array of things. And by things, I mean platforms for little netherwarts. And I think what's going to be the best option for this, and I've got some lighting around here so we can start brightening up the area. Ooh, look at that dynamic lighting. Wonderful. We're playing with Optifine. I actually forgot to switch over. Normally I just use Optifine during my streams, but hey, we've got it over here as well. Now for this, I can't remember exactly what it was. I think this is actually the one place. I'm just going to put that in there for now. I know we can't actually power that, but this is the one place that we can put in a a light. So we'll go for that. Now, let's just do this. Soul sand around here, around there, around there. We'll just go out a little bit more. So we got to work out just how far. I'm pretty sure from the middle we go out 1, 2, 3. This is the longest counting ever. 4, 5, 6, 7. Darn soul sand. That's the longest counting ever. Let's just go ahead, put the rest of it in, because this is going to be super fun, and I'm going to be doing a counting video very soon if I don't cut this out. All right, welcome back. This was a great episode of Counting with Jansey, and now to catch off with our second death. Learn to speak with Jansey really today. It's a very, very sad time. But we're gonna have to do this. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'll sleep. I'll sleep, just so we can take that all in. Jansey fell from a high place. It's so sad. It's very sad, but that's all right. 2 deaths, at least, you know what? On the plus side, both deaths have been a derp up, so we can't say it's my lack of skill, which there really is a lack of skill. But not only that, it's also a lack of, not a lack, but a presence of derpiness for both of these. I don't know why I did that. That was seriously dumb, but it was fun, and it's cool. So let's grab this stuff here quickly. Oh yeah, get me all those levels. And also, we just finished up, I didn't actually see how many levels we had there, but we just finished up with that first layer. I was about to do the next layer below, but I guess, hey, this seems to want me to do that next layer a bit later. So let's just set up this first layer now, where I've got this in. It's going to be a very long time for me to put all these floors in. I didn't realize just how crazy it is because of how long the soul sand takes you to put in. Let's just go 1, 2, and I guess 3 is on that one there. So we'll just get rid of these. Oh, yeah, that's right. Everything is in the wrong spot. I have the feeling, by the way, that we could very well have just made that. I'm pretty sure if we get lucky with our feather falling and our protection, we could have just made that fall. But hey, let's see how we go. So let's just do a bit more counting with Jansey. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is the center. We'll just put one of these here. Oh wait, yeah, we on soul sand. There's a little bit of an issue with soul sand. When you're placing it is you slightly lower to the ground, and that is causing me a bit of grief there, but that's fine. So one of those, and so everybody can see what I'm seeing, we drop one of these in over there. Okay, cool. So here we go. Now, what I want to do, because this is the way the farm is, this is like the farm in a nutshell, is we need a random block up there, just whatever block. We need one of these observers facing downwards, like that, because that's going to give us the signal when that block above gets a little bit of a connection. That gives us a signal. In fact, I know exactly what I've done wrong. It's going to be observer there, and then the dispenser. Sorry. So there it is. Dispenser with a bucket of water. But we'll fill that up. Actually, I guess we can fill it up while we're going. I guess if we're going down, it's not going to send a signal up, which is great. And then, of course, we do the same loop again. One of those. We'll have to go 1 level down and put in another water bucket, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Why this is so cool. And I feel like we're probably going to get a second and third death on this world together. So when I put a thing over here, just any signal, now pretend like we had, which I'm not going to pretend because we're actually going to do it. We had a dispenser. Can we get this over here? Let's see if we can get this right. A dispenser in over here, so we can get like a preview version of what we're about to do. We go out here. Let me out of here, please. It feels so weird running so slow. So we got this dispenser in here, right? And it's got a bucket of water in it. Now, what we'll do is we'll put one of these in over here. We'll let this bucket of water out. And what that's going to do is that's going to make this observer detect the water like that. It sends a signal down because the observer's observed. And now this one has also done it. And then the same sort of situation will happen on the next level, on the next level, on the next level. Then all we need to do, send another signal to that. That one resets. I heard a lot of clicks, so hopefully this works. Maybe I've got to do this the other way. No, that worked. And then this one resets as well. So basically what we'll do is we'll just grow a bunch of nether wart here. As soon as it's grown, we push that button. All of them get pushed off of the edge, fall down to a collection area down there, and we profit in nether wart, which is great because that's all exactly what we need. Now, actually, let's be a smart Jansey right here. Let's just go up this as quick as possible. Why am I not? Why am I not in swim mode? Please let me out before that switches back on. Whew. Okay, that was kind of weird. Normally it should put me into swim mode, but that's kind of weird that it didn't. So in here, we need nether wart, which is in the nether wart chest, surely. Wow, no way. Apparently I don't have nether wart. Alright, we'll just look for it, but I know I do have some in one of these poorly managed chests. Oh wait, I've got an entire chest dedicated to nether wart. 32 nether wart. Okay, it would have been smart for me to plant these at the beginning, but that's fine. We'll jump in here. Let's just go for it. Just get me out of here into this area, and we'll start planting these up on the very top one, because I think what will be smart, and what will be extra smart for me not derping up like we've already done this episode, is to plant these without the water in there. So if it does set off by mistake, it'll be impossible, you know? It will be impossible for that to have set off by mistake. Let's just put one of these in, just around there. It's kind of cool. I could be sneaky and used a muffin, but that's fine. And I'm sure there's like going to be someone out there who's going to say, Jansey, how did you do that? Optifine.net. That's all you need to know. Optifine.net. The best place you'll ever go. All right, so it looks like my next task, it's kind of cool with Redstone, is it kind of dictates your next task to you, is to go ahead, put in all these levels. I don't know if we'll go all the way down to the bottom. I just went until the beacon range was just out of range, all the way down to the bottom there, and then we also got to work out a water collection area to send it back up here, which is super simple. Kind of annoying how simple it is. It's really not a challenge anymore, but what we'll do is we'll set that up, and then we also have to set up a little bit of a button down below there to say, hey, I want my nether wart, please. And all of it comes, and we look good. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm back. I fixed this, by the way. I realized there was a source block missing of water, so maybe I just misclicked with the bucket or something, but now it seems to be working very good. Down, and also the way up, we will go pretty good. So I've been at work very, very hard with these things. We've got all of the platforms in. I've managed to get... Oh, oops. Let's see. Can we make this pro jump? Yeah, we can. I've got this level. I've got to stop clicking when I do this. This level, the next level, that whole level, and some of that level already filled in. So it's been a bit of time, like a fair bit of time between this. And what I've done... We've got a collection area down here. I'll show you what's going on very, very soon. Let's drop in let's do that. One of those. All right, you see it fall down, and then we wait. All right, and we wait. And what's gonna happen is there's some magic going on down the bottom there, and all of a sudden we should see a bit of bone meal just, yeah, do that. We catch it, and we've got our bone meal. So that's what's gonna happen. All of these are gonna switch on. The water's gonna start pouring out. We're gonna collect the stuff at the bottom. It's gonna get shot back up here, and we collect it all up here. Another little bit of a little thing is I actually did this backwards because I realized why. I don't actually know the technical reason why, but I understand exactly what the outcome will be. Is it doesn't work very well with these observers when I had it where I went observer into. Did I just click something else? I didn't. When I went observer into the dispenser, because what happens is eventually it doesn't send the signal all the way down. What you got to do is actually get this observer to power the empty block, which is just over there, and that powers the dispenser, which is interesting. It's just an interesting little thing that doesn't necessarily, to us less redstone inclined, it doesn't necessarily give us a very clear reason why, but it's the way they work. Even with no block there, that's the way they do things. Let's just get rid of some of these. That one's actually good there. We'll go down another floor. I've just been... Oh, okay, well, I guess we may as well check the collection area. All right, so what's happening is items fall down here. Look how cool this is. This is actually pretty cool. So if we throw that in there... No, that's putting in a fan. There we go. If we throw that in there... Okay, that one didn't do it. Maybe like this, if it goes in this angle. How'd I get it? There's a really cool angle where it just spins around. There we go, like that. Like kind of like a... like water going down a drain. How cool is it? You just throw that in there. Okay, that one goes in. Oh, dang it. I need to work out what it is because it's so cool. But what we've been doing is we've got this all going in here. I've put these up one more block so that we don't create source blocks. And what we're going to do now, while we're waiting, because of course I need to get a bunch of nether wart done, we're going to do something that so many times, it's so easy to leave, and that's decorate the farm. That's why I've got all these logs here. Been very hard at work. Chopped down a lot of trees. Oak. Spruce. Well, I mean, the oak was done a while ago, actually. I gotta be honest, I didn't do the oak right now. But we've got the oak, we've got the spruce. And I think what we'll do is we go around, let's just jump down. There we go. Break our ankles on the way down. So what I'm thinking is we go up like this with these, the 2 spruces. We'll go put these 2 oaks there. We'll do 2 more spruces around here. And then what we'll do is we'll do 2 oaks like that. And bang, bang. 2 spruces like that. 2 spruces there. 2 oaks like that. And we'll just do it in this direction like that. And then what we'll do is every second... yeah, that one's incorrect. We'll fix that up. Just ignore the middle one. Every second we'll switch over from spruce to oak. We'll just do them around in little circles like that, just to give it an interesting little shape, because there's not really too much we can do with any depth or anything of value without creating a place for nether wart to get stuck. So that's my thought. If we just keep going around like that, that should work very, very well. Now, I got asked in the comments last episode, which is a very cool question. I never thought about it. And that was, Jansey, why don't you do a question of the day? And the reason is, I've never thought about it. I've never thought about doing a question of the day. But for people who care to answer a question of the day, and I think it's a fairly important question, and it's an important question, first of all, just in general, to just know what people are thinking, get some other opinions on it, because it's a rather important thing to most of us here in this game. That is... what do you guys think of the new 1.14 snapshots? Because I ask, they have introduced, for people who might not be keeping up with them, they've introduced some new blocks that seem to be crafting related blocks, like a new variety of crafting bench. Something along those lines is the best way to describe it, as far as it seems. Now, there's a lot of speculation about it, whether or not villagers are going to use it, whether or not they are just going to split up crafting in the game to try and create extra little bits of locks, like places to lock in your ability to craft things until you've crafted other things. There's a lot of just different thought around there, and I'm interested to see what everyone else's thought is, because what I thought at first, you know, I was like, this is probably not a very good thing, you know, we've got used to the crafting the way it is, but sometimes it's so easy to just use that as an excuse, saying, oh, well, I'm so used to the way it is, I don't want anything to change. So I had to just tell myself, you know, Jansey, maybe this isn't a bad thing. Maybe this is a good thing. And I honestly think it could be a pretty cool thing. So let's just wait and see for me. But I'm interested to see what everyone else's opinions and suspicions are with it. I personally think it's going to be a villager interacting with the table thing. They're going to read the villagers and everything's going to be amazing. That's what I hope for. I don't know if it'll be the case, but I hope it will be the case. Right, that's actually turning out to be a pretty cool, pretty neat little pattern. So we'll do that. There, and there. Wonderful. So I've actually been also quite busy. This is a cool thing someone might notice in the next episode, I'd imagine. But I've been setting up some new audio equipment. So if I start sounding a bit different, it's still me. I just sound different. and that's been another thing where I've been able to kind of be AFK, which is against my rules for this world. But it was for good reason, because I was testing out the new audio stuff. So I'll go to that in the next episode, because of course I want to keep consistency on this. It'll just sound really weird if I all of a sudden change a lot. So that's something to look forward to in the next episode. What's for me to look forward to, at least for the next, I don't know, probably 30 minutes, is going to be placing these blocks with the utmost monotony. But it's all right. We can just keep going around, placing all these blocks around here. And then we should have a pretty good looking farm. And I think we might need to harvest these soon, which is going to be the fun part about this entire farm. Drop that in there. Bam. We know where that's going to be. We've gone ahead, got all these walls in. We've left a little bit of a viewing window for us. And I could just push the button here, but no. We will not. I don't even know what's going on with this. We will not push the button over there. We're going to make this a spectacular thing. So we can watch the first voyage, which isn't actually all of it, but it's good enough for us to get a good idea of what's going on. You know me, Redstone, yeah, it's not really the thing that I'm known for exactly. Efficiency and amazing farms is what I'm known for. And that is what we're going to be showing today. Alright, we need a repeater here, don't we? There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes. And in fact, I wonder... Me removing this is going to be a problem. I've just realized that. Okay. Well, let me show you the second thing. Oh, by the way, we put some lights in these. So if we get rid of this, there'll be no signal. Good. Put that over there, and we'll make this a double block. Go down here. We'll just do this. That's not going to set it off. Good. And that over there. Oh, well, that in there. That around. Not that, but that in there. Now, with a bit of sneaky redstone, let's see. We've got enough stuff to make ourselves a one repeater here. Not in there. We need that there. Into those there. Into these here. Speed repeatering. That's what this is right now. Oh, no. Not anymore. It took too long. Right, so there we go. Now, we may very well be able to actually give this thing a test, despite how derpy it looks. So we do that, put that on there, and now that is all rigged there to blow. I think it is. Right, all we need is the button. Push the button. Well, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Let's see what's going on. Why did this not work? Why did this, is there maybe a bucket missing? What is going on? This is a troubleshooting with Jansey now. That should have set the signal up. It goes up there, goes up there. Okay. We'll get rid of, actually we don't have to get rid of this. So first block, we do have one of those in there. All right, take two. Let's just get rid of those as well. So we push this button. Goes all the way up. Maybe it just needs that repeater a bit early. Maybe that's what's going on. Just needs a little bit of repeatering a bit earlier in the chain. So the next take, whatever that is, 3. All right, I might have to have a look into this. This is not what I planned. So let's give it another go. So we've replaced one of these blocks up the top here, being that one there. We've just replaced it with a dropper, so that we can get some kind of a movement in the block. I think that's what it might have been. Maybe it just wasn't activating the block below it. So that could be the problem. Now, take number, whatever take that is. Oh, that is beautiful. But it didn't switch on for very long. All right, maybe we should just try this out with, and I've just put those other sticks away. We need them anyway. Maybe we need this to be a lever-powered one, so let's just do that. We'll just do that and that. We'll try this out again, because it's definitely doing 2 signals, so it's probably just this one going on and then going off again. So if we do that on. Yep, okay. All of them drop down there, and then let's watch them come up here. There they are. And more. There's more coming. Oh, our inventory is too full. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely amazing. Look at that, slowly falling off. All right, so let's go ahead, drop all of our nether wart here, and we can say Jansey has done a successful, partially successful, redstone build for once in this series. So I think we can all call it that was good, all right? That's why we don't do redstone. But I think it's efficient. Efficiency is the name of the game, and that's what we're doing. So thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you've had a great time today. I've had a fantastic time doing something a little bit different. It's as much as I don't do it well, I enjoy it. So thank you very much for joining me with that, and I will see you very, very soon.